Welcome back to BikeBeat, your trusted pit stop for two-wheeler reviews that matter. Today, we're diving into one of the most awaited commuter motorcycles of the year, the 2025 Honda Shine 125. It's not just an upgrade, it's a refined evolution of one of India's best-selling 125 cubic centimeters motorcycles. Let's kick things off with what's new and noteworthy in this year's model. Honda has clearly taken customer feedback seriously, tweaking the Shine 125 to enhance comfort, improve fuel efficiency, and give it a sharper, more modern look, all while keeping the price competitive. The new Honda Shine 125 starts at 82,000 Indian rupees ex-showroom, depending on the variant and location. But is it worth your hard-earned money? Let's find out. At first glance, the 2025 Honda Shine 125 brings in a cleaner, more premium design. The front fascia now features a redesigned headlamp cowl that gives off a more refined appeal. The chrome accents on the tank and side panels have been slightly toned down, making the bike feel more mature and balanced. The new dual-tone color schemes, alloy wheels with diamond-cut finish, and bold graphics complete the look. Honda is also offering new colors this year: midnight blue metallic and matte axis gray steal the spotlight. Slide into the saddle and you'll notice the comfort is top tier for a commuter. The seat is long, wide, and well-cushioned, perfect for city rides or even light highway duty. The seating triangle remains upright and relaxed, ideal for everyday commuting. A new addition this year is the engine kill switch, something missing in previous Shine models. It might seem minor, but it reflects how Honda is catching up with expectations in this segment. Powering the 2025 Shine 125 is a refined 124 cubic centimeters single-cylinder, air-cooled engine, now updated to meet the latest OBD2 and E20 fuel compliance standards. This engine produces around 10.8 brake horsepower at 7,500 RPM and 11 Nm of torque at 6,000 RPM, numbers that may not raise eyebrows but offer buttery smooth and predictable performance for city usage. The refinement levels are classic Honda: incredibly low vibrations, a smooth gearbox, and a responsive throttle. The 5-speed transmission is slick, and the gear ratios are tuned well for both traffic and open stretches. The Shine continues to shine, pun intended, when it comes to fuel efficiency, delivering a real-world mileage of around 60 to 65 km per liter, depending on riding conditions. That's one of its biggest USPs and a solid reason why it dominates the 125 cubic centimeters segment. Suspension duties are handled by telescopic forks at the front and dual shock absorbers at the rear. The tuning strikes a good balance, soft enough to absorb potholes but stable enough to maintain control at higher speeds. Braking comes via drum brakes at both ends in the base variant, with an optional front disc brake for those who want a bit more bite. The CBS Combi braking system comes as standard, distributing braking force more evenly and improving safety. When it comes to the instrument cluster, Honda has opted to stay conservative. It's still a semi-digital setup analog speedometer with a small digital screen displaying the odometer, fuel gauge, and trip meter. While competitors are moving toward full digital consoles and smartphone connectivity, Honda's choice here reflects their intent to keep things simple, reliable, and cost-effective. That said, there are still a few modern touches. The Shine now includes side-stand engine cutoff, silent start with ACG motor, and a slightly tweaked engine tuning for smoother cold starts and better low-end grunt, ideal for stop-and-go traffic. One feature we must mention is Honda's enhanced Smart Power (ESP) technology, which improves combustion efficiency and reduces friction. Combined with the bike's lightweight 114 kg curb weight, you're looking at a bike that's not only fuel-efficient but also easy to maneuver through crowded city lanes. So, who is this bike really for? The 2025 Honda Shine 125 is clearly designed for the everyday commuter who values reliability, low maintenance, and high fuel efficiency. It's for someone who needs a bike that just works day in and day out, with minimal fuss. College-goers, working professionals, or even small business owners, this bike fits a wide demographic. Compared to rivals like the Hero Super Splendor, Bajaj Pulsar 125, and TVS Raider, the Shine may not be the flashiest or most feature-rich, but it's arguably the most trusted. Honda's after-sales service network, legendary engine reliability, and brand value give it an edge that's hard to ignore. However, if you're looking for a fully digital console, Bluetooth connectivity, or a sportier design, you might feel the Shine is playing it a bit safe. But sometimes, safe is exactly what you want in a daily commuter. To sum it up, the 2025 Honda Shine 125 brings small but meaningful improvements that make it a better version of an already successful package. It doesn't try to reinvent the wheel. Instead, it polishes what's already working, giving us a bike that's practical, refined, and dependable. That's it for today's review of the Honda Shine 125. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to BikeBeat for more reviews, comparisons, and updates on all things two wheels. Got questions or riding experiences to share? Drop them in the comments below, we'd love to hear from you. Until next time, ride safe and keep the throttle smooth.